Okay. So we're live. Second round of the playoffs. We have the Washington Wizards versus the Indiana Pacers. Game two, game one of round two. With Chris Caban, Jarrett Boxing, we going in. Chris Caban, yeah. What do you think about this matchup, and who do you like?
I like the Pacers, but they ain't been playing good. But I think Atlanta got the same kind of style that the Wizards got the same type of style Atlanta plays. So I think it's going to be a hard series, but I think the Pacers going to pull it out though.
You think the Pacers are going to pull it out? So what do you think about the?
But I won't.
All right, so let's get into it. Yeah. So what do you think about in Indiana's road to get into round two?
It was hard. They wasn't playing good. They center Hibbert. He had an awful series. I don't know what was wrong with him, but they had a lot of people had an awful series. They weren't knocking down shots.
Who are they playing? Remind me who they playing again?
They playing the
Was it Atlanta?
Wizards again.
No. Who are they playing? Who is they playing?
The Hawks.
Yeah.
They were playing the Hawks, and now they're playing the Wizards.
Yeah, okay. And the Hawks stretched them though. The Hawks, you know what I mean? They gave them a tough series, right?
Yeah, that didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I thought they was going to actually sweep the Hawks, though, but they ended up going 7 games.
It went 7 games and they won it. A lot of people thought Indiana go up was going to lose, and they were just thinking about blowing up the team because Roy Hibbert wasn't performing, you know? So that's the background of the Indiana Pacers. So let's go into the background of the Wizards. How did the Wizards arrive? And this is the first time they've been here in 17 years. How did the Wizards arrive, bro?
They had a good season. They had a pretty good season.
No, in round one. Who did they eliminate in round one?
They beat the Bulls.
And where were the Bulls ranked? Where was their ranking?
The Bulls I forgot their rankings, but they beat the Bulls.
I don't think they were ranked number. I think they were ranked number 1.
They weren't ranked number 1. The Pacers ranked number 1.
Sorry, they weren't ranked. They probably ranked number 3 then, because Miami was number 2 then, right?
Let me see. They probably weren't even ranked number.
They had a pretty good season, you know. They had a pretty good season, but it's an upset though. The Wizards beat them though, definitely, right?
Yeah.
It was definitely Wizards and John Wall.
I expect them to beat the Bulls because Bulls ain't really got no go-to score on their team.
But they had one of the best defenses. No joking, no, was the best defensive player in the league right now.
Yeah, you can say that.
And Roy Thibodeau was one of the up and coming best defensive coaches. So I was coming into that series. Did you think Washington was going to beat them?
Yep, they ain't got no offense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had the Wizards beating them.
Wow, man, I was surprised, man. I'm surprised the Wizards get here. All right, so let's talk about this matchup right here. So Washington Wizards versus Indiana Pacers. In my eyes, this is going to be in paper. The Indiana Pacers should be able to win this game, man. But the Washington Wizards, John Wall, he's not easy. You know what I'm saying? But look at the Indiana Pacers. They got some all-stars over there, man. Was it Paul George and they got Roy Hibbert? But I don't know if they're performing. But the thing is, they've got here now, and on a half-court set, they're pretty good. Who Washington go over there apart from John Wall? Who else they go over there?
They got what's my man? I can't think of the dude. What is his name? Not coming to me right now. They got John. They got more than John Wall now. I can't even think of my man's name right now.
All right, but they got some player. I know John Wall, like he done some serious damage over there, but
and they got what's his name?
Well, it'll come to you. But you know what? This is going to be a good game, man. To be honest with you, the way it seems and the way Indiana Pacers, I think this is like the Indiana are supposed to win it on paper, but I don't know who's going to win this game one. I don't know. Who do you think going to win? I'm not too sure.
It's going to be hard, but I'm going to go with the Pacers. But I wouldn't be surprised if Wizards beat them though.
Yeah. I can see it as well. I can see the Wizards taking some games, but in this game one, the way the Wizards are coming into this confidently, they wasn't supposed to get past the Bulls, but they've upset, and the Indiana are not playing that good. So I'm taking the upside in my upset.
Oh yeah, because they can match up good with them. Yeah, they got Drew Gooden, They got Drew Gooden. They got John Wall. They got Andre Miller is the backup point guard for John Wall. They got Nene at center.
Oh yeah.
Got Bradley Beal. They can definitely match up. They can match up with position with the Pacers. They can match up with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
I like Trevor Ariza. I didn't want when he was with us, because you know my team is the Lakers. I didn't even want them to get rid of Trevor Ariza.
Oh, they got Trevor. Trevor is a very good defensive player. I think with the pieces they've got there, they've got some good pieces. And who's the coach for the Washington Wizards? He's got them playing pretty good.
I forgot
You know the coach?
the coach's name. Damn.
Oh, it doesn't matter, man. Because you know, any day, like these things come. But you know what? I'm glad you had the names of the players because I didn't really have them right now for the people listening.
That can it's gonna be hard. I want the Pacers to win. Why would
you like the Pacers to win? I like
the Pacers. I like the Pacers.
I like the upset-minded Washington Wizards, man. To be honest with you,
There won't really be no upset because they got a good ass team. They got
upset. Where they're seated is It is an upset. They've already upset.
They need to be together longer because a lot of these guys wasn't there in the last season. That's why. But you look at their damn team, they were starters everywhere they was at though.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, they got Drew Gooden. You remember he used to play with Cleveland.
Yeah, I know Drew Gooden. I know they've got a good team.
They got Andre Miller. They got Trevor Ariza. They got Gortat. He used to play with Orlando Magic and the Phoenix Suns, the center.
Yeah.
They got Nene. He was the center, and they got Bradley Beal, who was a young up and coming two guard. Then they got John Wall, All-Star. Then they got Andre Miller, veteran point guard. They got a squad, and then they got Al Harrington.
Oh, okay. So who the Pacers got them?
The Pacers got
They got stars.
Yeah, the Pacers got Roy Hibbert. They got Paul. They got Paul George, Roy Hibbert. Who else they got?
They got what's that power forward name?
What's the power forward name? Yeah, the power forward that came from the Hornets.
Yeah.
What's his name?
David. What's his name? David's thing, innit?
Yeah, hold up.
Is it Davis?
No, it's not Davis. That's you talking about the old damn team.
No. No, I wasn't. His name is David. His name is David.
I know you talking about David West, yeah.
Yeah, David West. I'm talking about.
Scola been playing. Scola saved them a lot of.
They got Louis Scola. Who else? They got Louis.
I'm about to finish my statement. Louis Scola, he rescued them in a lot of games they were losing.
They got Louis Scola over there, yeah.
Yeah, but George Hill, he been a no-show this the last series.
They got Andrew Bynum over there as well.
But he ain't playing. Andrew Bynum ain't playing.
Why not?
I think he hurt, but I think they gonna save him towards the if they can make it. They gonna save him because he's injury prone. They gonna probably use him later.
Okay.
They got Paul George, Roy Hibbert, Lance Stevenson needs to show up. If they're gonna win, Lance Stevenson. They got Evan Turner at small forward. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They got a squad.
Yeah. I agree, man. I agree. I still think Washington. Maybe in this game one, just for this game one. Who's got home court advantage for game one?
Of course, the Pacers.
Okay.
They was number one seed in the East.
So when they get through okay. All right.
They got number one. They got home court advantage.
Well, then it's hard in the playoffs. The home court advantage does matter. But I can see why. I can see if the Wizards take this game, it'd be pretty interesting. But I'm gonna stick.
It's gonna be a good ass game. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've got the Washington Wizards. Chris has got Indiana Pacers. Leave your comments in below and tell us who you got. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one, the next matchup. Bear with me, Fight fans. We're going to the next one. Sorry, Fight fans. We'll move Fight fans. Same boxing, bro.
It's a Fight fans.
Yeah. We're ballers, man. All right. So, Chris. So we've got LA Clippers versus Oklahoma Thunder. Give us the background on Oklahoma Thunder. Who did they play in round one to get them to this point?
They played the Memphis Grizzlies, and I thought I was going with the Memphis Grizzlies, but I lost that game.
Was that a tight? That was a tight series, right?
Oh yeah, that was a tight series.
Did you? At some point when I was watching it, I thought I thought the Thunder could lose to Memphis. I mean, it went to a game 7. Do
They
you?
beat them last season in the playoffs.
Yeah, Memphis did, right? But that's when Westbrook wasn't there though, right?
He was there. I think he got hurt. Might have got hurt in that
But
series.
he wasn't there. He got injured. He didn't get in there, and it was just Durant by himself. But Memphis could still beat him if Zach Randolph didn't punch that guy in his face, man. I think Memphis would have went through. What do you think?
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think they was giving Memphis. They was giving OKC
Well,
trouble.
how many overtimes did this game? How many overtime in game 1 did it go?
I think it went twice. Two
hmm
overtime.
That's correct, man. So just by that, Memphis won quite a few of them. I think without low post game, Zach Randolph, this is why the Oklahoma Thunder advanced and they beat them. All right, let's move on to the Clippers. How did the Clippers get to this point?
The Clippers got to the point by beating Golden State Warriors.
Tell me about that game.
Tight game, tight game, tight game, tight game.
That series, yeah, that series
The
was.
whole series was tight. 7 games.
They went in 7 games as well, man. This is the first time that a lot of these series in the first round they went 7 games. So, did you think at the time the Clippers were going to win? Because let's go into the background. The Clippers had a lot of internal problems with what's the owner?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Donald Stearns. Donald Stearns.
Yeah, and his comments obviously about African Americans and other races and Mexicans as well. So I don't and the players came up.
I don't think that's affecting them on the court though.
You didn't think that affected them in
No,
that game?
no, I don't.
Do you think they were good enough? Do you think like they were good? Did you think they were gonna beat Golden State?
Yes,
Well, why?
because they was a better. I think they're a better team. They obviously a better team.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think Golden State was gonna make it tough, but I didn't think they was gonna win the whole series. No.
All right. This is one of the more exciting games I'm looking forward to. Who you got winning, Chris?
Whew. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I like OKC, but I'm going with the Clippers.
Yeah. Yeah. I got I think I'll go with OKC just to give a balance to it. And I really believe they're gonna win. I think they're in a more comfortable thing. I think they've been to the finals before, and I know haven't got harder no more, but I think they've got less baggage. The Clippers, I think the Clippers. I know you're saying Donald Sterling. I think didn't match to the players, but I think that's a lot of baggage they're bringing, and I think you know there's a lot of things internally going on with it. I think it's more than basketball. So if it was just basketball, it'd be fine. But I think the Clippers, yeah, I think Oklahoma can beat them. But on paper, this is like, would you say it's a 50-50 or anyone's got the edge? Or the Clippers, I think the Clippers slightly have the edge. But because the Oklahoma have been to the finals, what do you think on paper?
I think I ain't going by that. I'm going. I think Clippers. I think Clippers is going to win the whole series.
Who's got the home court advantage in this game?
The home court advantage. I think the OKC might have a home court advantage.
Okay. So we know some of the players. Name some of the players for the Clippers.
The Clippers got, of course, the Clippers got Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, Danny Granger, DeAndre Jordan, and Jamal Crawford.
Yeah. Jamal Crawford been playing well, right?
Yeah, Jamal Crawford can play. DeAndre Jordan was doing good. Is crazy in the series. I think he gonna make a difference in this series too. DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Tell us the players for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
You know, you got Kevin Durant, Westbrook, Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins, Solo. I can't pronounce his name. He's a shooting guard, and Derek Fisher.
Oh, the guy from Sweden.
Yeah, but he ain't have a good series last series though.
Okay.
I don't think.
But you see, Ibaka, he came runners up to Joakim Noah for Defensive Player of the Year, so he's been playing well. And Perkins, I'm not too sure. I mean, I haven't to be honest with you, for the fans. I haven't been following the season too much,
I'm
but
gonna tell you, DeAndre Jordan. I think the Clippers gonna beat them.
yeah. But going back to the players, I think individually, as we break it down here, I think the experience of the Oklahoma Thunder will play a big difference in this, man. This is the first time the Clippers got to the second season. Because last season they went out in round one, right?
Uh, yeah, but this is a whole new series. We can't go by what they did in the past. They
No,
ain't the same teams, the same players on their team.
I think they got more or less the same players they had last year. The
Yeah,
Clippers.
I'm talking about. You keep bringing up why OKC. I mean, they ain't really got the same players that when they was going.
Oh, yeah, they got the same starting five. I think. Well, you know what? Yeah, it can go either way, man. It can go either way. But I just like the Thunder. No, Kevin Durant, of course. He's a trouble. I don't see no one guarding him. But I don't see many people guarding Blake Griffin and Chris Paul trouble. But Westbrook's hard to guard as well. So I think this is going to be one of the better series, and it should be great. I can see it going pretty well, and it should be a great game. So let's have a look at the chart. We're going to look at the chart. One second, bear with me. Look at the chart. Give me something, Chris. We're going to look at the chart and some of the other games coming up in the second series. So 1 minute. I wonder where everyone is. We're supposed to be waiting for some other guys to come. Hopefully, some other guys will see this. And I've already sent the invites. I don't know where everyone else is. 1 minute, guys. On the screen. Me and Chris are some serious ballers playing. We had a great debate the other day. NBA versus the ABA. Chris lost, obviously. So.
Nah, never did. Yeah,
No.
I think that wasn't even the ABA on his team.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Huh? all right. So let's get to it. 1 second, bro. Chris is funny. Okay. Chris, you see the screen?
Yes, definitely see the screen.
Okay, there
Ain't
you,
nothing up there.
there you go.
0-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So as you can see the screen right now, so that's the chart of obviously who's going where. And
We'll talk about the other games.
yeah. I think we should. I know we're talking about. So obviously we've got Indiana versus Washington. This game's happening. This is the first game, and then the other game we got over here is Oklahoma versus England. So these two games happening today, and I think tomorrow.
Let's talk about them tomorrow, so we won't mess up the thing.
No, we can talk about them. The San Antonio versus Portland. This should be an interesting game. We're gonna talk about them some more in depth, though. We're just breezing through them. I mean, the main thing we've talked about the main guys, and Brooklyn versus Miami, man. I mean, Brooklyn versus Miami. And look, I've got the rankings. Okay, so when I was saying about Washington, so Washington was ranked number 5, right? And
Yeah.
Chicago was ranked number 4. So there was only one. So as I was saying, I thought it was an upset, but that's probably because of the way I thought Chicago played. And obviously Indiana ranked number 1, and they beat Atlanta. And the Clippers are ranked number 3, and they beat Golden State number 6. So they're expected to beat who they're supposed to beat. And also Memphis would have been an upset, right? Memphis was number 7, Oklahoma number 2. Well, that was close, so they got through. So the teams who were supposed to be through got through. So obviously Miami, they beat the Bobcats. And Brooklyn had a tight game with Toronto. And that's actually an upset because Toronto was ranked number 3, and Brooklyn ranked number 6. So as they're coming into it, it should be interesting. But it looks like really going to be a really good series for the championship, man. Whoever gets the champion is definitely going to deserve it, innit, Chris?
Yeah.
Definitely going to deserve it. Definitely going to deserve it, man. So, Chris, do you want to discuss anything about what else is in the NBA? Do you want to discuss about Donald Sterling?
Nah, I don't want to talk about Donald Sterling.
You don't talk about it no more, right?
Nah, I don't want to talk about him no more.
That's warmed out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay then. All right, Chris. Well, cool. Well, tomorrow hopefully we'll get game second seed. So I think we'll probably have Brooklyn and Miami, and probably have San Antonio and Portland. That's one of my best teams. I think I see them in the finals. But I guess we've covered everything we need to cover. Chris, you got anything to add?
Yeah, we're gonna just watch this game. I think this is gonna be one of the best series, the 2 best games of the series.
Definitely, I agree with you, Chris. And we're gonna follow this coverage all the way to the NBA Finals. So you try and stick with us, ballers, yeah. And we try and do the best we can. Try and bring more people on the panel. Me and Chris done an outstanding job so far. We picked our picks. I'll go through the picks again. Chris has picked Indiana Pacers. I've picked Washington Wizards. Chris has picked LA Clippers, and I've picked OK Bafana for tonight. So we're gonna see what happens. And obviously, if my team wins, I'm gonna roast Chris. And if Chris's team win, Chris is gonna be all right with me. Chris ain't gonna roast me. But we'll see. All right, guys. We'll catch up tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.